DJ Omi D.
So why do you keep unmuting your mic every fucking time? I literally muted it.
I know you do it.
I didn't know if you were on everybody to hear you going, who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
He's making a thing now,
right?
right?
I was doing it on purpose, right? I was going through my vocal things, getting ready,
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
Yard and yodeling.
There you go.
Week 3, guys.
What beer you got there, Omi D?
Shiner Premium.
Shiner Premium.
Can't
I figured
see
you'd
it.
be on the Oktoberfest tonight.
Well, in the current state of where I am, they don't have any
September.
Oktoberfest. No, I had some last weekend at Petty Colas has their Oktoberfest out. It's really good with a salsa, a craft beer salsa. You can go follow me on my Twitter or my Instagram, TO_pockets, and get that salsa with that Oktoberfest. It's quite delicious. I will be having some Oktoberfest when I get back to Dallas this weekend because they don't have that shit in the country right now. Yeah.
Good one,
coffee. Yeah. The show started, so you want to get all that out before the show starts.
I tried to hit the mute and I missed it. I hit the right button.
Good job. That's why you're the technical. That's why you're the technical guy.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, the technical dummy.
Yeah.
How about this past week, Omi D?
What did I do?
I mean, we
got lucky as fuck.
Goose and Mav, we were inverted.
Hey, 2-1. Look at that, boy. That's the old comeback of the century right there. The old 4-5. Look, so obviously, 2 of us are warming up to how this thing goes. Well, you know what?
2 of you got lucky in week 2.
Oh, don't worry. This we're gonna go. I think I might be getting back to the old.
You see, now if only we should discuss this. You probably would have done much better had you not started running your goddamn lip halfway through the games. And every time I tell you, shut your fucking mouth because you're just gonna jinx yourself. But what the hell happened? You should have heard this motor's mouth running. It was nonstop this, nonstop that.
It was
and
good.
Then the Cowboys-Cincinnati game came on.
And then it came
and the mouth stopped. No more.
It was over with.
The phone just got dead quiet.
Hey, I know when not to talk and when to talk. The thing is, there's some, and I'm gonna give shout outs to the Cowboys defense. I totally just shit the bird and just, I was all like, oh my God, Dakota's not playing. There's not gonna be anything. And the defense was like, we're still fucking, phenomenal over here. And they showed up. So I played too much on my passion and didn't really put all of my brains
Quarterback
into it.
Controversy. I
got caught up in the mix.
Get rid of Dak.
No, I just got caught up in the mix. I should have.
I'm on the Red Rocket. Let's go.
All right. Yeah. Have fun on the Red Rocket.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Well, look, the guy's nickname, man. He's the Red Rocket from the Cowboys.
He is. He's the new red guy.
I said it.
But he's out there. So somebody likes the Red Rocket joke. But 2-4, 1-5. Things are kind of shaping up like they did at the beginning of last season. But now we're going into week 3, and I think things are going to shape up a little bit more. I think our picks are going to start picking up a little bit. I think Lapjacks will get a little bit more of his information from the insiders in Vegas about where to pick and where not to pick. Yep. We'll see what's going on with that. But look, anybody else feeling confident about their picks this week besides me?
Nope.
No. Wow.
That just scares when he starts feeling like that. That's when he's gonna start to get scared. That's when
solid note. Nope. I'm feeling good about mine.
I felt like this week's picks really stood out to me. I mean, just the teams that I went for personally. I know that some of our picks aren't the same. This little preload. haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah.
Anyways, I mean, the ones that I picked, I was pretty dead on about. It was very easy. I picked a 1, 2, 3. I had my whys. I felt very strongly about them. So yeah,
I feel that's why that good job. Good
Yeah.
job for feeling strong about them.
Feeling very strong.
If it wasn't for your strong feelings, it would have turned out the other way.
I mean,
sense.
I don't feel 1 and 5 strong. I feel 2 and 4 strong.
Oh, bird!
Wow.
Burn.
Great segue. Great segue.
That's the guy. That's the guy talking. He's right above the guy on the bottom of the totem pole. And he's still talking. There's still 17 people above you, dummy.
Then Detroit Lions are headed off to Minnesota to play against the Kirk Cousins I can't play in primetime Vikings. I don't know, man. These Lions, that defense, that was a Hawkinsmith gentleman came from Michigan. That dude's bad. Cousins a pocket passer, and he was eating Wentz's lunch last week. And I see him doing the same thing here. I see Amon-Ra St. Brown getting his 7th straight game with a touchdown. Dude's been on fire. Goff has so many targets. I mean, so many weapons everywhere.
You're welcome for that.
I know it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a high-scoring game. I do think it's going to be the over.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Lions. I think it's going to be close, like 33-30, somewhere around there. But I don't see Minnesota beating the Lions by more than 6 Lions away.
Yeah, no. It's a rivalry game, so it's hard to go with anything more than 6. It's tough. I could go either way on this one, and just to be competitive, I'll go with the Vikings because I think that the performance they had the other day, kind of garbage. So everybody saw them get their asses beat. So everybody saw the Lions do well. That's why I'll go with the Vikings to cover the 6. They'll win by a touchdown.
Show why he's worth that money.
There'll be 10 points or something like that. I mean, it's still a division game, but it's also still the Lions. I'm still not sold on the fact that the Lions are actually a good team.
Well,
right?
yeah,
It's the beginning couple weeks. Everybody's still trying to figure it out, right? You get into week 5, and now you've got a really good idea of what should be happening. That's when you'll see your spread starting to react a little more to the public perception. But right now, I'm saying, yeah, I'd go either way on it, but fuck Jay Whitey, and we're gonna go with Minnesota.
I'm gonna go Lions. Lions gonna win this one outright. I think
my boy Blue.
I think Minnesota is in a rivalry game, as we said, but I think Detroit is really kind of like putting something together. I'm not saying this is a Super Bowl quality team, but I do think they're better than the Minnesota Vikings going into this one. So
Detroit's gonna surprise you.
I'm gonna say Detroit on that one. So up next, we've got the Rams. It's the Lions.
Wow, yeah, there we go.
Arizona. Hey, somebody.
The LA Lions,
LA versus the Detroit Cardinals. It's okay, but anyway, look. So as you all know, me and Kyler Murray are big friends. We play video games online. I went to all of his games. I had to put that in there. But look, straight up, look.
You gotta put it in there.
Every week I gotta put it. The spread is +3.5 for Arizona.
Don't forget Kyler to watch the fucking show.
And that's right. I will. Matter of fact, I'll send him a tweet. But it's kind of busy.
I'll send him a tweet.
There he is, right there. He just popped on. But he has the contract thing where he has to focus and do so many hours of study outside of practice for without any kind of distractions, and that's kind of the time zone that we're in. So
isn't that called?
Later. He watches it later.
Isn't that probation or community service?
Either way it goes, he watches us later after he gets that done. But I'll tell you what he will be watching is that defense for the LA Rams because they're phenomenal. Look, I love to see Kyler do his thing, run around, scramble, just like he did last week, come back, win the game. But that LA Rams defense is still a phenomenal defense. Even without Von Miller, they're still a great defense. And that offense is still phenomenal. and Arizona's defense doesn't seem like it's ready to stop anybody. So I'm gonna go with the Rams on this one. Easy
To be
3.5.
clear, the Rams haven't covered a spread yet this year, so
Well, congratulations. They also haven't
they've
played
been
the Arizona
close.
Cardinals.
Somebody did his homework.
Hey,
Watch out.
I did not. There's no homework to be done. It's been 2 weeks. If you can't remember that,
Are
then
you lost? Have you lost
maybe
money 2
you
weeks in a
shouldn't
row?
be
Is that where
on
that
this
came from?
show.
hey, you know,
No,
sometimes
I'm
you
just
get
saying.
you get rolling.
I know, and nobody even took them last week. I just know because I pay attention.
It's a rivalry game, right? That's what you said.
So, it's a rivalry game, right? And it's typically
is.
home, and typically the home team is the dog. And you see this way, they're saying it's going to be a 6.5 point swing, is what the public is seeing here. Yeah, Rams win 3.5. The way I've seen the Rams play, yeah, they are pretty decent. They are pretty good, but man, I tell you, they play down to their opponents both times that they've done it. So, I could see the Cardinals being. They might Rams start off hot. Cardinals will come back and keep it close. 3.5. I'm sure, why not? It's going to be 3. But yeah, if you can buy the hook on this one, buy the hook. Take the push.
Bet it. Take the bait. You're
7.
gonna roll. You're gonna roll with the Rams on this one, Labjacks.
I'll go with the Rams, but I'd buy the hook.
I got you.
There you go. I'll go with the
Like,
Rams.
it's like the public is
And
53%
by
Rams,
and by the hook, I
47%
mean
Arizona.
by the hook, I mean shift the spread to 3 instead of 3.5, and take a hit in the odds.
And they're gonna win by 7. You ain't gotta take a hit. This is
a get right game for Stafford. I don't
It
care
is.
who Kyler
Okay.
is. I go with Rams. This is a get right
Yeah.
for Stafford. all
yeah.
day.
Arizona's defense
Get
has not
right.
been impressive yet at all.
Rams are
So-
going to realize that they actually have a running game that they can use to take people off of the passing
Yeah.
game. We're going to see that this week.
It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. This is a nice stadium shot. So,
To the
Bengals
game, not so much.
versus the Jets.
Yeah, this is
Flapjacks.
reminiscence of the olden days.
Game of the
This is
week.
Reminiscence of the olden days when it was like these were like the garbage teams that we were watching playing. Along with the Bears Houston this week. This is some exciting stuff, and this is the game that they'll probably put on like local down here. So lucky me.
Yeah.
So I just can't imagine the Bengals are going to blow it again. I'm not buying off on the Jets. I think the public perception is out here on this one, and the Cincinnati's being undervalued. So I'm going Cincinnati all day. -5. I think they'll end up probably winning this one by a couple touchdowns.
I think so. They're playing the Jets, who have a
I wouldn't
no secondary.
talk too
but
much about
we'll get to that.
MVP
We'll get to that later.
candidate Joe Flacco. I wouldn't
Look,
talk to.
Look, we
don't
talked.
keep him out.
Whoa! Joe
Their
Flacco
defense-
plays
I'm-
quarterback.
Their
He doesn't
defense
play
might not
defense.
be. I don't care if the defense. If he can score every time he's got the ball, it doesn't matter. Joe Flacco finds ways.
Oh yeah, apparently he's
Hey,
on the.
Two touchdowns in 82 seconds.
All I know is I'm gonna call y'all the
Future
Joe Boys
MVP.
because last season Jay Whitey was on the Joe Burrow train, and now you're riding the Joe Flacco pine all the way to the season. So
I can't be on
Comeback
the
kid
Burrow
right there.
train.
You're going to see another Jim Harbaugh-like comeback kid. I'm telling you, people are going to start calling him the comeback kid.
I'm going to
gosh.
take the Jets on this one, guys.
He might
What
even
the
change his
hell?
number.
I can't.
Now you're on Joe Flacco.
I was all over the Joe Burrow last year, all over, and they don't have an offensive line. Flacco's not playing bad. He's got tons of weapons, throwing the ball all over the place.
If you haven't, the whole Flacco thing, I was just fucking around, and it was.
That's fine. I'm going to listen
right?
to you.
But I'm
Joe
going to stick. I'm going
Flacco,
to stick
Keanu
with it,
Reeves.
right?
I don't care who it is in the backfield.
Keanu Reeves.
Bengals. Yeah.
Keanu
Some
Reeves.
replacements.
I knew he
This
was
is
in a
what this
band.
reminds me of.
He's a
God,
quarterback.
the replacements.
The replacements.
Okay, little Giants.
Yeah.
So you're going Jets.
I'm going Jets. Just to
I'm
be
gonna be-
contrarian, I'm going to go Jets just because I don't want to agree with y'all, and I think you're wrong with this one. I think
That's
Joe
fine.
Burrow falls flat on his face. Everybody talks crap about him.
Nah, this
And
will
then
be the
he
week.
goes-
This will be the week the ostrich pulls this
13 or
burrows his
14
head
and
out
he'll
of
go
the
14
sand
and 3 the rest of the year, some crazy shit like that.
No,
Burrow
I
for
wouldn't-
the
you know
dub.
what? You should
He's
even
going
jump
for the
all over
headlines.
Burrow.
Burrow
You
goes
should jump
14
all
and 0
over
to finish the
Burrow.
season with Super Bowl.
I might
Burrow
have a
for
new.
the
I might have a
dub.
new long jacks there. Burrows, all that shit you've been talking. He might be a new one.
Call it out.
Burrow for the Dubs. Oh God, Jay
Yes.
Whitey.
I'm ashamed of you, Omi D. You should have got all in on this, bro.
Why would I get all in
Why?
on this
Because
NFC
it's your team, man.
trash
I think
Didn't
truck?
you
would've
like
picked-
babysit Jalen when he was like
You ain't
a kid
Yeah.
or something?
chicken shit it out. That's what the
So-
truth is.
No,
Like,
I didn't chicken shit out. Like, why am I gonna play?
I-
Why am I
I-
gonna play anything on an NFC rivalry game, bro? All of these
Yeah.
games, especially in that ugly ass stadium,
This
always
is our
end up
teams.
being
These
crappy
are our
bullshit.
teams, bro. And you,
My
shit the
team
bucket.
is a Denver Broncos. I bet the weather is going to be shitty in Washington this weekend. Every time the ugly Eagles with their ugly jerseys go to the ugly stadium in ugly Washington, the field looks ugly and shitty, and it just looks shitty. I hate when they're on TV. They need a new color scheme. Anyway, I said that. Sorry.
Redskins are gonna win this one.
It's a terrible stadium. It's an ugly ass stadium.
Yes, you will.
It looks
They need
like
a whole
crap.
new design.
I'll take the 6.5 at home.
They don't even. I mean, they're even embarrassed to put anything Washington on the outside of it. Right? There's not like a command. I was trying to find anything that showed. What are you mumbling over? Who are you talking to?
I'm being the narrator for you talking because I didn't get to
That's
choose.
not. That's not how it works, idiot. You don't narrate somebody's voice.
Oh, well, look at this. On Sunday, it's going to be shit weather in Washington, D.C., rain. I told you. It's going to be a shit game.
There you go. The
If I were
Commanders have
you-
a better running game than the Eagles do.
You think that they're going to play better against them than? Oh yeah, no, sorry, man.
I would
Eagles.
totally take the
6.5 points in our division rivalry game at home.
You know
I'll
what?
take my boys
Again,
all day.
I don't care. I don't care about the division rivalry in this one. It's going to be a division stomping, is what it's going to be. Period. Hands down.
I would take the under.
The Commanders suck.
I will concur with you on that one there, Omi D, and that's what's going to give the Commanders the game.
I will take the under in this one. The under. It'll be like 35-3 Philadelphia.
The Eagles will probably put up. The Eagles will probably put up the over on their own.
That's what I said. It'll be 35 to 3.
Are you looking?
38. 40 to 6. That's what it'll be. He's like, take the under in this shit because it's going to get ugly with that rain out there. It'll be a messy, ugly game. Go Eagles. Yeah.
Wins getting payback. Wins getting payback.
Wins. The wind is getting
Wins.
payback?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look, it's Gillette Stadium. They're adding a whole bunch of crap up there so you can see.
It's not French.
It's Gillette.
Gillette.
Gillette Stadium. Gillette. The
Let's
best
go take a
man
picture
can
on the boat.
get.
With our shirts off, huh?
Yeah. I hate
Oh, stop.
New England. I hate the Patriots so much that flames come out of the side of my head. But last week there was a man on the field that was playing like he wanted the biggest contract in NFL history, and he seems like he's on a terror. He's throwing to whoever he wants to, and he's running wherever he wants to. And I remember back when he was in high school, and I'm lying. I didn't see this guy play high school. I just want to see Lapjacks. I just want to see Lapjacks roll.
It just goes in one ear and out the other now.
But I'm
Who
taking
hasn't
Baltimore.
this guy been butt raped by in high school?
I was just trying to be like you in high school.
He talks about how he was their friend. He was the guy that Kyler stuffed in the locker. And he didn't even go to high school there anymore. He graduated. He just went to watch the game, and Kyler still stuffed him in the locker.
There's no way. Kyler's like 4'11", and I'm 6'1". Plus, I was in the press box, and then I just went down for interviews. That's what happens when you have press passes and you know people like I do. But what I do know is Baltimore, big, over New England. That one is a lock. Take out your knife.
What's your definition of big?
Like more than 3 points. I'm going to say like 15.
More than 3. Okay, that's it.
15,
4 is not
15.
big.
Hey, what about that
points.
over-under? What do you think about that over-under, Omi D? I'm going to put you on the spot.
Over-under 43.5. I would say go over. I think Lamar is trying to embarrass Belichick on his farewell tour as the old man creeps his way out of Gillette because he can't cheat with Tom Brady no more. So that's it.
Can't cheat with Tom Brady anymore.
That's it. They're gonna
It
shit the
was
bed.
one guy that made up the team, and then they didn't have to worry about. Oh, they had 5 guys that they had to focus on the front line. That's it. Didn't matter who else was on that team with Tom Brady. Did not matter. Then they could spend all their money on the defense. Now, not the case. And I'm not betting on Belichick in this one. I would go with Baltimore too. I think Lamar is gonna run around again, and he's gonna cause headaches. And as long as he doesn't get hurt, this one's not gonna be a problem, right?
I agree.
So, yeah, I'll go with Omid on that. It'll be close though. I wouldn't. It's not going to be more than 2 scores.
2 scores. Jay, why are you looking at your notes? What do your cliff notes say?
My cliff notes say Lamar Jackson 100 yards rushing again and another 200 yards passing.
200 yards rushing.
Explore the. I mean, it was what 24-10. Was what they Tua didn't score a whole lot of points against the Patriots, but he still made them look bad. Lamar is just going to dominate. The Ravens defense is going to make Mac Jones look stupid. He's not a very good rookie. He's just a filler for their next draft pick. Patriots going to be terrible this year. Ravens by 10.
Ravens by 10.
Under. But I will say the under.
I don't think the Ravens.
I just don't think New England's going to score very much this week.
I don't think New England's going to score a couple, but Baltimore is going to
28.
Baltimore is going to go ham. Lamar is going for it. He's going big.
Yeah, for real. I want that. Get your money, boy.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, snap. Battle of the Birds. Lapjack.
Oh, shit.
Seahawks Atlantis.
Yeah, who did I take?
Your eyes look really big with those glasses.
It's a cartoon image, dummy.
They made it real Pixar.
Everybody's eyes look big. This one I thought I was going to go with the Seahawks on this one. They pick them. Geno, we're going to let him have a comeback game here and surprise you. Atlanta's going to be that team that has they're real close all year long and just kind of come up short. So I'm going to go with the Seahawks on this one.
I'm going to go with the under on this one. 42 points. These teams that both put up trash. Oh, no. Look, Geno.
I think they're both trash. Trash, but they're going to score.
No, both of them at least have a decent defense. I think it'll be a competitive game for people who watch or who are able to watch that game. But I think it'll go down as the shit show did in New Orleans last week. Are you
dragging on DirecTV for their streaming being all jacked up? For anybody who's able to actually watch
one of those games over there, you can see. I'm just saying, it's going to be a slow-mo, just like the New Orleans Saints game was last week. Low score. I say take the under on this one if you want to play with 2 teams that don't have shit to offer anybody.
They're birds.
This is a hard one to even like.
That's what she said.
Geno had a bad game. Everybody saw. Everybody got to watch them.
I want Geno to have fun.
And Atlanta looks good. Atlanta looks good, and they looked good last week. They looked good the week before. That's why I think Seattle should have been favored in this game.
Bro. Geno's gonna throw an interception.
They were the favored team before they played last week.
Pick 6. Geno will throw a pick 6 in this game.
Pick him.
It doesn't matter if he throws 5 touchdown passes.
Say Roddy, pick a bird.
Pick a bird. Any bird. Any bird.
Who you going with?
I'll go with Atlanta. I'm gonna go with Atlanta on this.
Oh, he's going to shitty birds.
There you go. That's worth it. Like I said, go with the under. That's
Will Patterson.
Shit Eagles.
Mariota. Why not?
There you go. Why not? Play fun. Have fun with
the couldn't beat the Broncos, so
nope, they cannot. All right. Now we got
going to beat the Broncos the rest of the year.
Undefeated.
Stab.
Super Bowl, baby. Pat Mahomes, we're coming for you, baby. Las Vegas at the old Tennessee Titans at the Nissan Arena. That's not what it is, but
Nissan Stadium. It says right there. Welcome to
Nissan Stadium.
It's like Nissan literally
Arena.
In the middle.
Arena is better. It's literally a Titan versus a scavenging pirate. It should be like an arena, like just like pirates with knives and shit. It was like an arena.
It's a
That's what happened.
vomitorium.
A stadium is so boring for a fight like this. But look, you've got Las Vegas, that is Tennessee.
I think I confused them on the vomitorium comment.
I'm just really confused. But like on this game,
Yeah, you
what I
are.
am going to take is the under 45.5. I'm going to tell you what these teams do is not score points. Apparently, the offensive lines for these teams were left in last season. Derrick Henry's waiting to have a breakout game. If he does, one team is going to score points, the other one isn't. I'm going to say take the under on this one. 45.5 is a lot for these two teams to put up, and neither one of them have put up impressive numbers this season.
I don't really care. I think that's a stupid choice, really.
Of course you would. You went 0-3 last week.
David, yeah, well, I went 0-3 a couple times last year too, and I still whooped the fucking piss out of you two.
Well, that's last year, and then this year you went 0-3 last week.
I'm just reminding you that if you look at it, I went 0-3 early last year, but by week 7, we were running like a fucking steam train over your asses.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Well, I can't make it. I was going to try and.
Wow, yeah, that was a great graphic there, Joey.
I tried.
I tried.
On the spot. It was on the spot. I gave up.
Nah, man, look, Derek Carr can throw touchdown passes. We know that Tennessee can't really stop a pass, and he's got a few options he can throw it to. Devontae Adams is going to have a big day, and to back that up, Tennessee's going to have a big day on the ground too. Watch out. Here comes Henry. They're both going to score, I don't know, 20, let's say 27-24. Yeah, you can get your little fancy scroll off the bottom. I see it down there. All right. I got you. Remember who it is that makes these presentations.
I was just trying to tell everybody where to subscribe.
Your image is going to be that poop emoji next time.
You better pay attention to it.
It's Poopy D.
I was like, look, that'd be another great nickname. So I'm going under. What, Jay Whitey, what you got? I'm sorry.
Y'all are clowns. I want Henry to get a whole bunch of yards. I really watched this game kind of like Omi Diaz. I really don't give a shit who wins.
Lineup, huh?
I want to see Adams throw all. I want to see him go out there and be the squeaky wheel that gets all the receptions, gets all the TDs, and I want every time Mr. Henry gets the ball, I want him to run all the way down just so the Raiders can have it back in and play the score again. So I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna go with the over on that one. I'm gonna stick with the Raiders though, for sure.
So you're gonna go
definitely the over.
I think the Raiders will win. You stopped the scrolls not scrolling anymore. I don't remember what the spread was. 3, I think. Something like that. Minus, or plus two. I would go with I'll go with Tennessee to miss a field goal at the end of the game to tie it up. And Oakland wins Las Vegas wins by 3.
Good pick.
It'll be like that. It'll be like 47-44, something stupid.
17-14 sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'm sure it does with the guy who picked the under.
This is a Toyota Tundra Stadium.
I don't think it's
and we've got another time where these guys are holding hands. So
holding hands, my ass.
No, there ain't no holding hands here.
Finally. So look, why? Let's start off with Lapjacks. Why are you taking the Dolphins?
Rivalry game at home. They're running on some high momentum after that comeback win last week. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins. I think the spread's probably a little pushed a little in the wrong direction on Buffalo side. I think it should probably be more like 3.5. This is a big rivalry here. I mean, big rivalry, like to the point where, I know people who have stuck jerseys in the doors with knives, before the games. I mean, like, this is a vicious rivalry here, and it's going to come out. You'll see it's going to get brutal. I imagine the over under and all that seems pretty low to me, a little low to me, but I would go Miami. Yeah, Miami's going to keep it within 6. I'm not saying they're going to win the game, but I think they're going to be the first challenge that Buffalo's really had to face this year.
They might give it up on a Finkel kick.
Oh, it'll be wide right.
Laces out, Dan.
Equals Einhorn.
So yeah, that's why. I mean, I just think that with the way everything's been going with the Bills and them blowing teams out, and not maybe not blowing out the Rams, but they definitely put up a lot of points.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
everybody sees that. I think that's what they're kind of looking at here, and yeah, I'm gonna go with Miami because they have a cool helmet.
There you go. Cool helmet wins. Jay Whitey, what you got?
I've been on the Miami Dolphins all first two weeks of this season, and I not on them this week. I think that Buffalo's gonna eat their lunch. I understand that they beat New England pretty good, but New England sucks, right? I understand they came back.
I wasn't
and
even worried about that.
Just by sheer speed, mind you. Sheer speed.
Oh, there was more than speed. There was goddamn heart in there. There was goddamn heart.
Hill and Waddle are that was great. They need an Oscar. I mean, whatever it's called, they're like Jackson. That was pretty legit. They are where they thought they were.
Anyways, about that, she said, "Good job."
Okay, Denny Green.
Yeah.
Wrist piece.
So you're going with the Bills.
I'm going with the Bills. I'm going to go with the over. Bills, believe it or not, it's a crazy stat I heard today. ESPN radio, something like that. Shout out ESPN because they got good stuff on everything.
And that's how I base all my picks.
9 straight games the Bills have scored more than 27 points. And that continues here. The over, I would feel would be easy here because I do believe that Miami is going to make it a game. But in the end, Buffalo wins by 7.
That was me pouring your thoughts down the toilet.
Oh, nice. See, on this one, I'm gonna have to agree with Lapjacks. I think this one's gonna be close.
Ultra Flush 2000.
I'm gonna take Miami to keep it close in this one because I just don't think that they're gonna run away. I think this is gonna be a rivalry game. They're gonna play with it. They're gonna go out there. They're gonna play. They're gonna play hard. There's one great defense and one team with apparently this super mind coach that's going to like bring out the annexation of Puerto Rico play from Little Giants or something. Like I'm so convinced that that's the kid from Little Giants that their new coach is. But I think they'll keep it close, and I would take Miami in this one. The over and under. This is kind of a risky one with the defense, but I would probably say take the over. But anyway, I'm taking Miami. So we got our picks coming in. We got my picks, as you can clearly see, are there. And I think these are solid. I was the only person, mind you, that was very confident when their picks started. So Jay Whitey's here. Lapjack said he wasn't confident in any of his, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that was satire.
I don't remember saying that.
I think you said it at the beginning of the show.
It's quoted, italicized.
Yeah, I think you did.
I thought we had that conversation before the show started.
First chapter.
No, that was like that.
I remember thinking I shouldn't say that
1
live
minute,
on the
27
air.
seconds.
Yeah, you completely said it. Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Definitely said that.
You say, look, it's so. Just want everybody, just give everybody plenty of time to look at those picks and make sure they got everything that you want to go look. We had a great show. Just to let you know, we do have the fantasy show coming up. We already got a question coming
9:30.
in. So 9:30. Jesus Christ.
Zeke Henderson.
Is Zeke Henderson in
We're live at 9:30.
So
you need to take a bathroom break.
Zeke Henderson.
9:30. That's really early. And then the quota time on a recorded show is kind of.
I'm gonna go with Henderson on that.
You can wait till the show starts.
Save it for the next show, huh, lady? Huh? Save it for the next show. You want your
Thank y'all for joining us.
Get them in the fantasy.
It's funny.
What?
People can still hear you.
Yeah, I know.
Had a little homie named Paul Revere.
DJ Omi D.